Ladies, have you ever found yourself talking your way through a relationship, trying to explain your feelings, your needs, and your emotions to the point where you feel like you're losing yourself in the process? Well, here's the truth. Silence is your superpower. And if you're using your voice too much, you might be giving away the very power that makes you irresistible. In today's video, I'm going to explain why silence is not weakness, but strength. I'll break down why choosing silence can make you more magnetic to the man you're with, why it strengthens your position in a relationship, and why it ultimately empowers you to build the kind of relationship you deserve. Welcome to Love Triangle, where relationship matters are diagnosed. Let's dive into point number 1. Silence lets him see who you truly are. Here's the thing, when you're constantly talking, constantly trying to explain yourself, you're not leaving any space for him to really understand you. You're busy filling every moment with words, while he's left with little room to see you, feel you, and truly connect with you on a deeper level. Silence allows him to notice your energy. It allows him to pay attention to your body language, your subtle gestures, and the way you express your feelings without saying a word. You don't have to over-explain yourself to get through to him. In fact, when you choose silence, you invite him to come closer, to figure you out, and to be intrigued by your mystery. Men fall for what they can't immediately figure out. And when you give them that space by embracing silence, you let him discover the depth of who you are, beyond the surface level words. Silence speaks volumes when you learn to use it. Point number 2. Silence helps you retain your emotional power. In relationships, especially with men, it's easy to let your emotions lead the way. How many times have you tried to explain your feelings, hoping he'll understand? How many times have you poured your heart out only to feel like you didn't get the response you were hoping for? Here's the deal. When you talk too much, especially when you're upset, you risk losing control of your emotions. Silence, on the other hand, helps you retain your emotional strength. It allows you to step back, take a moment, and regain your composure. When you're silent, you're not reacting impulsively. You're responding with clarity and intention. And that is one of the most powerful things you can do in a relationship. By choosing silence in emotional moments, you avoid unnecessary drama and let him feel your strength, not your vulnerability.
Silence is not about bottling up your feelings. It's about using your emotional energy wisely. And when you use silence to collect yourself, you show him that you're not just reacting to every little thing, but responding in a way that's calm, collected, and thoughtful. Point number 3. Silence increases your mystery and attraction. Let's be real for a moment. How many times have you found yourself talking endlessly to keep a conversation going, only to realize he's lost interest? The truth is, men are attracted to mystery, not constant chatter, and silence is the best way to keep that mystery alive. When you're silent, when you don't reveal everything at once, you keep him curious about you. He's intrigued. He wants to know more. And guess what? That intrigue is one of the most powerful attractions you can have in a relationship. Don't feel the need to fill every awkward silence. Let him wonder. Let him ask questions. And let him be the one who's curious about you. Silence shows that you're comfortable with who you are, and that kind of confidence is magnetic. Point number 4. Silence is a way to set strong boundaries. Ladies, how many times have you said yes when you actually meant no? How many times have you sacrificed your peace just to avoid confrontation? I get it. It's not easy to say no, especially when you want to keep things smooth in the relationship. But here's the thing. Silence is one of the most powerful ways to set boundaries without saying a word. When you choose silence in moments where you're being pushed to do something you're uncomfortable with, you're sending a clear message. I'm not okay with this. You don't have to argue. You don't have to over-explain. Silence speaks for you. And it shows that you're not willing to compromise on your values or your peace.
Setting boundaries with silence doesn't make you cold or distant. It makes you strong and self-respecting. It tells him that you're not here to please him at the expense of yourself. And when he sees that you're able to hold your ground, even in silence, he'll respect you more than ever. Point number 5, silence builds emotional strength in the relationship. Relationships are full of ups and downs, but one thing remains constant. When you use silence strategically, you become emotionally stronger. Instead of constantly feeling the need to talk through every issue, silence allows you to step back, think, and evaluate how you want to respond. When you're silent, you give yourself space to process what's really going on in the relationship. You don't rush into reacting to every little thing, and as a result, you're able to make decisions that align with your true feelings, not your immediate impulses. By embracing silence, you give yourself the emotional strength to make decisions that serve your growth, and you're teaching him how to respect your space and emotional needs. A woman who knows how to stay silent in moments of tension is a woman who knows her worth. So ladies, next time you're in a situation where you feel like talking non-stop, take a breath and embrace silence. It will give you the power to stand firm in your own energy, to set boundaries, and to attract the kind of respect you deserve. Silence is not weakness. It's your strength, your power, and your key to building deeper, more meaningful relationships. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found this content valuable, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts about the power of silence in your own relationships. Stay tuned for more empowering content just for you.